Assalamualaikum, my name is Mifta Danish. My matric number is A2280924. For the background, company of Maxis was founded by 1993 by Tan Sri Ananda Karishan. The former name of Maxis is Binari Berhad at 1989 and the headquarters located at Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The service and offering that Maxis Berhad provide is mobile, landline and international telecommunication service, internet, broadband and wireless multimedia service, full maintenance and operates radio and switch facility, 5G mobile network for enhanced connectivity. There are three subsidiaries in Maxis. First is Advanced Wireless Technology Sdn Bhd, second Maxis International Sdn Bhd, third is Maxis Mobile Sdn Bhd. For the key strength for Maxis company is known for innovative service and digital transformation and strong network coverage and high quality connectivity. Next is Axiata. Axiata was founded in 1992 as TM International Berhad and rebranded in 2008 as Axiata Group Berhad. The headquarters of Axiata located on Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and the chairman is Tan Sri Shahriar Sariswal since 2022. The key highlight of Axiata mentioned that operate in 11 plus ASEAN countries with 162.5 million customers. Major markets at Malaysia, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Cambodia, and Nepal. There are three business segments. First is telecommunication, mobile broadband, 4G and 5G service, serve over 150 million customers. Two is digital service, Axiata Digital, financial service, e-commerce, digital advertising, key product boost, digital payment service in Malaysia and Indonesia. Third is infrastructure, Edocor Group, leading provider of telecom tower in Asia, focused on sustainable and efficient infrastructure. The core mission of Axiata is fostering digital inclusion and connectivity in Asia dynamic markets.
Introduction of capital. The six capitals framework in integrated reporting. First, financial capital refers to the fund available for an organization to support its operation and investment. It includes revenue, profits, and equity from shareholders. Financial capital is crucial for sustaining and growing a business. Second, manufacturer capital. This represents physical and tangible assets like building, machinery, and technology. These are the tools and infrastructure used to produce goods and deliver the service. Third, intellectual capital. This includes knowledge, innovation, system, and intellectual property like patent and trademarks. It reflects the organization's ability to develop unique products or services. Fourth, human capital. This focuses on the skill, knowledge, and well-being of employees. It includes training, motivation, and employee satisfaction. Strong human capital drives creativity, productivity, and organizational culture. 5. Social and relationship capital. This refers to relationship with stakeholders like customer, supplier, communities, and governments. It includes trust, reputation, and partnership. Positive social capital ensure collaboration and market trust. And lastly, natural capital. This covers environmental resources like water, land, air, and biodiversity. It is about using these resources responsibly to avoid depletion. Natural capital is vital for long-term environmental sustainability.
Hi, the first capital is financial capital. On this financial capital, we compare with two companies, which is Maxis and Axiata. We have three ratio, but we choose two on this slide for the elaboration. First, we choose ratio of debt to equity by comparing 2 years. In overall, Maxis and Axiata has increased in debt to equity for successfully leveraged loan to promote growth. While compared by company, Axiata lower D/E ratio reflect a more conservative approach to leverage debt, ensuring financial flexibility and resilience. Maxis, while showing improvement in 2023, still relies more heavily on debt financing. Second ratio is return on equity ROE. It should have a slight increase in return on equity, provide a message to investor on how the company is applying financial capital better to generate profit and thus increase the company value, but Axiata opposite until get net loss. Through comparing by company, Maxis more better than Axiata because it reflecting improve a positive indicator of financial health and stability, efficient use of equity. Debt to equity ratio and return on equity is under S1 since they represent the company overall financial performance, which is shaped by its sustainability, strategy, governance, and risk management practices.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nur Shafini binti Azhar Elias Azhar and I would like to explain about manufacture capital in Maxis and Axiata Berhad. There are two ratios that I would like to explain about, which are asset turnover ratio and operating expense to asset ratio. These two ratios was chosen as a tools to calculate the manufacture capital for those company because asset turnover ratio evaluates how efficiently a telecommunication company use its manufacturing capital, such as towers and equipment, to generate revenue. It highlights whether assets are well utilized or underperforming. This is crucial in a capital-intensive industry, helping identify inefficiencies, guide investment decisions, and benchmark performance against industry standards. Meanwhile, the operating expense to asset ratio shows how efficiently a telecommunication company manages costs relative to its assets, like towers and equipment. A low ratio signals good cost control, while a high ratio suggests inefficiencies. It helps identify areas for improvement and ensures better use of manufacturing capital and resources. By assessing the table, we can conclude that over the past 2 years, Maxis Berhad and Axiata Group Berhad have demonstrated significant improvements in revenue generation, signaling positive future prospects. Maxis Berhad's enhanced asset turnover ratio highlights its success in optimizing asset utilization to drive revenue growth. The ratio is categorized under S2 as it measures the results of investment in manufacture capital, emphasizing operational efficiency and effective resource management. For operating expense to asset ratio, over the past 2 years, both Maxis and Axiata have experienced increased operational costs relative to their asset value. However, Axiata demonstrates greater efficiency with better management of its operating expenses compared to Maxis. The operating expense to asset ratio is categorized under S1 as it reflects the management of expenses linked to manufacturers' assets and provide insight into resource utilization and sustainability impacts. That's all from me. Let's hear from another person. Thank you.
I will continue with the next capital, which is intellectual capital. In this slide, I will explore two critical metrics in evaluating a company's intellectual capital: human capital return on investment and return on assets. First, let's discuss on HCROI. This metric measures how effectively a company generates revenue from its investment in human capital, including workforce training, development, and employee benefits. It's a powerful indicator of labor efficiency and productivity. Looking at the data, Maxis Berhad HCROI declined from 3.35 in 2022 to 2.87 in 2023, indicating reduced return on its human capital investment. In contrast, Axiata's HCROI significantly improved from 0.47 to 1.41, reflecting better strategies in managing and utilizing its workforce. Axiata performance highlights its strong human capital strategies despite challenges, aligning with S1 sustainability factors like equitable labor practice, employee well-being, and fair wages. Now on to return on asset, which measure how effectively a company used its asset to generate profits in 2022. Maxis recorded 4.99%, which decreased slightly to 4.35% in 2023, while Axiata dropped from a strong 11.94% to a net loss of negative 2.54%. This compression shows like while Maxis experienced a modest decline, it performed better than Axiata in overall financial terms. ROA connects to S1 sustainability when tied to long-term resource efficiency and sustainable growth. In conclusion, these metrics provide insights the company performance has CROI, emphasize the importance of investing in people, while ROA underscore the value of asset efficiency. Both are integral to achieve sustainable and responsible business growth. Thank you. I will pass it to the next presenter.
For human capital, we have figured out two ratios, which are employee involvement and labor cost ratio. First, employee involvement ratio for Maxis has decreased from 32.06 hours to 25.99 hours per employee, showcasing alignment with S1 standards for robust workforce development. Next, Axiata. Employee involvement increased from 20.49 hours to 22.09 hours per employee, showing progress but still trailing Maxis in S2 standards for fostering human capital.
Maxis outperformed Axiata in both years with higher employee engagement levels, reflecting stronger adherence to S1 and S2 standards. Second, labor cost ratio. As for Maxis, labor cost ratio grew from 0.5% to 1.95%, indicating increased spending on salaries, hiring, training, or commissions, while Axiata increased from 5.45% to 6.82%, highlighting a focus on managing operational and strategic functions. Between the both companies, Axiata in 2023 is better than others in the cost of labor ratio. Axiata outperforms Maxis in adhering to S1 and S2 standards, showcasing stronger labor cost management and strategic alignment.
I'm Dalili and I will continue by comparing Maxis Berhad and Axiata Group Berhad in terms of their net profit margin and average revenue per user. So let's take a look. So for the net profit margin, Maxis saw a slightly decrease in 2023 compared to 2022, while Axiata experienced a significant drop in 2023 following a strong performance in 2022. This comparison highlights Maxis' relatively better financial stability, whereas Axiata needs to address major financial challenges to return to profitability. Maxis and Axiata effort to reduce emission per user through sustainable technology aligned with S1 by improving efficiency and economic value, and with S2 by supporting transparent reporting on emission, climate risk, and low carbon strategy. Next, about average revenue per user. Maxis experienced a decrease in 2023 compared to 2022, while Axiata experienced significant growth during the same period. Axiata outperformed its rival in utilizing its social and responsibility capital, indicating superior customer engagement and loyalty, as per the ratio inquiry. Maxis saw a decline in average revenue per user, highlighting need for sustainable revenue strategy like personalized service and digital engagement aligned with S1 and S2. Axiata achieved significant average revenue per user growth through market consolidation and service building, reflecting strong S1 and S2.
Natural capital that we choose is emission per user and recycle efficiency. Emission per user for Maxis is increased from 0.022 ton per user in 2022 to 0.024 ton per user in 2023. Next, for Axiata, emission also increased but remaining significantly lower, rising from 0.0066 ton per user in 2022 to 0.0069 ton per user in 2023. Compared to these two companies, Axiata has better control over emission per user compared to the Maxis, despite both showing an increase. Lastly, emission per user help company track carbon performance, meet SDG 13, and align with AAS302 for GHG disclosure. Next, recycle efficiency ratio. Maxis has improved recycling efficiency from 89% in 2022 to 91% in 2023, and recycling efficiency for Axiata dropped dramatically from 18.20% in 2022 to 13.31% in 2023. So, Maxis outperformed Axiata in recycling efficiency, showing consistently improvement over time. Maxis reflecting consistent growth, strong sustainability S1 and climate responsibility S2, and Axiata shutdown highlight change in both sustainability and environmental impact.
Conclusions. The analysis of Maxis Berhad and Axiata Group Berhad highlight their distinct strategy in utilizing six capital: financial, manufacturing, intellectual, human, social, and natural. Maxis demonstrate financial stability and operational efficiency, while Axiata show resilience despite challenge in 2023. Both companies align strategy with SDG but require improvement in areas like 5G adoption, operational costs, and sustainable practice. Ethical customer service, risk management, and local government support are essential for reducing costs and enhance operation. Investing in renewable energy, digital inclusion, and sustainability can strengthen their SDG impact. Together, they remain vital to Malaysia's dynamic telecommunication industry. Thank you.